Hello viewers, my name is Osegale Gift Obey and you are welcome to Legacy Moments from Salvation International Preparatory Schools. Today I'm bringing to you the continuation of our seminar we had last week on learning to succeed. Join us.
My second point, success. Now, what is success? I need just 3 people. One person from SS3. Okay. Any other? Just 3 people.
Success simply means to achieve your long-term goals.
Wonderful.
Success is when you write an examination or do something and you come out with either good grades or you achieve the goal you are expecting from what you want to do.
Success means great achievement.
A round of applause for all of them. Okay. All they said were correct. Absolutely correct. But for me, in my process of learning, there was something I told myself. I used a simple acronym to define success. You can use OPP, POP, PPO, but in the best way you get the meaning, it's OPP. Now, O stands for opportunity. P, the first P, stands for purpose. The last P stands for proper preparation. Now, what does success mean? This is when opportunity meets purpose and then proper preparation. Now, opportunity, I tagged it with privilege. Purpose, I tagged it with realization. Then proper preparation, I tagged it with doing the work. One great privilege each and every one of you here has is being in this environment. This is a very good opportunity. Now, when you realize that you have a reason for being here, that is where the purpose comes in. Now, your parents sent you to school to study and to make them happy and to bring good results. That is their reason for sending you to school. That is their purpose of sending you to school. Now, when you do not achieve this, what happens? Are they happy? Are they happy? That's how it should be with your academics. The problem with most students is they do not visualize where they are going. They do not see it, and that's why it doesn't happen. When you visualize your goal, first you need to set a goal before you visualize it. Most students, they just come, okay, my parents, they dropped me, no issues, will cause chaos. Some people, that's what they just told themselves. As they are coming to the school, they are bringing trouble, they are bringing everything. Now, this is not a readied mind. And this person has not set a goal. As a student, you ought to set a goal. It's just like in a football pitch. What is the main aim of playing the football at the first place? Exactly. So, to win and then score a goal. So that's how it should be for your academics. You should see it as a game. It's a competition with yourself. Because you are trying to prove something to yourself and prove something to your parents, prove something to people around you. So when this doesn't happen, they go sad. Now, preparation. That's how we doing the work. Now, when you do the work, most people they expect it to be fun. They expect it to be easy. They expect it to be the way they want it to be. Now, learning is not like that. Learning doesn't happen the way you want it to be. You're not the one planning it. Do you understand? So you have to do the work. You have to do it over and over and over and over until you get it. At times, when you set these goals, not everything, not all of them will align, not all of them will play through the way you have set it. But what happens when your goals do not, when they are not established, what happens? Do you stay down or you decide to rise? A winner is someone who will fall and get up, keep falling and keep getting up. That is a winner. But a loser will fail and stay down. They just assume, okay, it's over. There is no hope. Why am I even stressing myself? And they stay down. A wise man once said, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. But the courage of you rising up steadily is what matters. You have to be able to come out of the fear of failure. One thing that affects, please listen. One thing that affects most students is that they are scared to fail. They are what is if I fail? They are just like, and in that aspect of being scared of failing, they end up failing. That leads us to the third point. Now, there are 3 no's. No, like I know, K-N-O-W. 3 no's. The first no is knowing yourself. The second one is knowing what works for you during study. The third one is knowing when, who, how, and where. When you know yourself, you understand yourself, this is your study atmosphere. For me, my study atmosphere was with music. I read perfectly with music. I can be in a noisy environment, I can be in a quiet environment, I will still read. I understood myself that this is what works for me. Another thing I understood about myself was, I was no more of a night per se reader. I was no, when it's 10 o'clock, I may be on the book, but nothing is entering my head. But from 5 o'clock, that's why at times when we close from school 3:30, immediately it's 4 o'clock. I'm always at home 4 o'clock. Once it's 5 o'clock, I am on the table. I am on the dining table. I am reading. I've started reading. At times you will not know. That's one thing I love about this school. They give you reading timetable, because most students they wait for first test timetable before they start doing something. So they have already given you a reading timetable. So start using it to work. Start doing the work. Don't just wait and expect results. You cannot do nothing and then expect results. I don't understand. How is it going to happen? Now the fourth point is listen and be humble. You have great teachers around you. You have great minds. You have people that have been cooked, that have been refined. You have people that have studied.
Most of you know me. But if you don't know, my name is Edu Suifi. First of all, I want to give you, people underrate it, but pray. I want you to pray. When you wake up, pray. If you don't know, people underestimate you. But how I'm saying, because every morning when Madam call you, you should say memory verse. Pray for your daddy, pray for your mommy. Take a minute of your time, even if it's the Lord's Prayer. Say, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. He listens to all those little things that you think he doesn't. Then the second one I want you to do, please listen to your teachers. Always respect them. Always respect them. I know some people, if a certain teacher comes to the class, they will say, this one don't come again. After this one, I will give me assignments. After assignments, he wants to give us notes to copy. The maths is giving me, if I go home now, he say, if we add this one to CA test, I will fail. So all those, if you just listen, I know sometimes it might be hard if Uncle Sars give you some questions, it might be hard, because there are some few people in your class, that drives me to the next point, have good relationships. There's never something for nothing. Most students do right now is, they gossip. Why will you gossip? You don't have any better thing to do. You'll be talking about so person, this one, he has iPhone, this one, I don't have iPhone. Make good relationships. I want you to make, you might think it's something that you take for a joke right now, but there are some people in the class, they play, yes, they play, and there are a certain set of people that don't read at home. They go and make friends with all those people. So when all those guys that play in school, but they go to read at home, you see them second position, you'll be thinking, it's all first play so game, Call of Duty around 11 o'clock. So make good relationships. I think there was, if you know, is a one called trauma, that girl will do that mass. What? If she does some mass like this, if Uncle Sal give me, I say, God, I don't know what to do. I say, Choma, please, I don't understand this part. And as you are making those relationships, maybe if she needs something if she needs help, and you can derive that help for her, she will definitely meet you. So it's always give me, I give you. They never give me for nothing. The type of association people are making now, they just talk. And the funny thing, the gossip doesn't even make sense. February 9 is here. People are talking about Valentine. Are you 18 years? I don't like if people are making that type of conversation when I'm close, because I don't like it. You are not 18. You are talking about Valentine. Do you have a boyfriend? You are talking. When you're supposed to carry a book, if you don't understand the book, read the book. Read the book. You're talking about Valentine. What's the meaning of that? There's an ABCDE technique. A is the most priority. The most priority is to pray. So once you write that one, you write A1, wake up and pray in the morning. B is for another priority, but not as much as A. That's why they're increasing. The way A, B, C, D, E is in the dictionary. Where A comes first, that's the one with more priority, and E, that's the one that has the least priority. So E can be like watch Miraculous 7 o'clock in the evening. A can be once you wake up, you pray, you do your little chores, because I know there are some parents that they will not allow you to leave your house until you do that one. So once you've cleared that one out of your schedule, the second one, you write, okay, I have so books to read. I'm talking about the SS1 because I know that my sister is in the SS1, so I'm also indirectly talking to her because I don't know how to do communication. I think that's a very bad thing I learned. I don't know how to sit down to talk really and talk. So I'm trying to talk to SS1. I know SS1 has more of subjects. I think it's 16, it's not 16. So some people have already cleared their mind that, okay, commerce, I'm not good at commerce, so I'm not going to do commerce. I know you're not good at commerce, but please still give little time, even if it's 30 minutes. You see, there are more subjects that you can't fail. There's maths, there's English, there's economics. Give time for all those ones. Then the ones you are having problem with, like I said before, meet people that are good with it. And once you people discuss, it will help you. It will help you. Don't be stubborn. I know when I was in secondary school that time, JS1 to SSA, I was a bit stubborn, but please minimize it. He said it before, be humble. It's not taking anywhere, but I learned how to reduce that bad character. So don't be stubborn. It doesn't take you anywhere. It just causes more harm. Everybody here might not have a phone. So some people have phones to do something. You use it on TikTok. You use it for Instagram. You use it for Facebook. You use it on WhatsApp to send status or messages that doesn't take you anywhere. YouTube has made it so much easy for people to learn. Social media is a tool. I don't see social media as something that is good or evil. It's a tool that you use to your own advantage. So if you are using social media for Instagram when you are supposed to be reading, you are the one at fault. But if you are the one that uses YouTube to, okay, I don't understand inorganic chemistry, there is a lot of people that you can follow. There is the organic tutor. There are different people there. If you learn from them, I promise you, it will help you. So that's the last thing I have to say. Please, let's start from the first point again. The first one is to pray. The second one, listen to your teachers. The third one, make good relationships. The fourth one, don't waste your time. And the last one, be humble. Like I said before, another thing that I also missed was consistency. Whatever you're doing and you're consistent in, I promise you will always succeed. So if you are always praying, you have a positive mindset, you meet your teachers, say, okay, I don't understand this thing, you don't disrespect them, because if you disrespect them, there's no way they are going to help you. If you do all of that, you plan your day 24 hours, you make good association, and you're always consistent. Those subjects you think you don't understand, if you say, okay, I don't understand, well, let me spend 30 minutes, an hour 30 minutes every day, I promise you, you'll succeed in this school. Thank you.
Thank you for staying tuned. See you again next week. Bye-bye.
Salvation International Preparatory School. Salvation International Preparatory School. A place